Hi guys, this is like my third attempt at filming this video because I was filming it on my laptop and my laptop was being an idiot, so I'm gonna kind of rush through, well not rush, but you know, not gonna talk for too long because I'm getting annoyed now with having to do it, so yeah. Basically Vampire Diaries started again, as I'm sure any fan knows, and I want to actually stick with doing the vlogs this year, because last year basically what happened was I just got too pissed off with like everything, like, well, the show just annoyed me at one point, so I didn't really want to have to like film the videos all the time of doing it, because it was just pissing me off, so I was literally just ranting all the time. So I think I got to like episode 7 or something, but yeah, 6, something like that. So anyway, hopefully this time I will do it. Last year I was really disappointed with the premiere, really disappointed. In fact, you can probably find the video from where I did that before. I actually did that last time. This time last year I filmed me doing it, the reaction to episode 1 of season 4, and I was so pissed off. Like, I was really disappointed with it. It's a really awkward video though, because I'm still awkward, but like, I still wasn't even less used to being on camera, so it was funny. But yeah, as I was saying, off track already. I was actually really did like this episode, this season premiere, and I'm really glad about that, because I was worried I'd be disappointed, and I wasn't. I mean, first of all, the main reason that I was excited, of course, was Damon and Elena, because, you know, we've waited 4 seasons for this, and they're actually together and in a fairly functional, I mean, they're never going to be functional, relationship, and they're absolutely adorable. I mean, the sex was really good, obviously, but I was more happy about the I love yous, and they're so happy. Like, Elena has never looked that happy, I swear to God. And Anon sent me a message on Tumblr, who I would assume was a Delena shipper, and they said, I'll say this for Delena, at least Elena's happy, nearly as happy as she was with Stefan. Personally, I don't think I've ever seen Elena so happy, but difference of opinion. At least the Delena shippers can actually still see, most of them anyway, that he does make her happy, because she's just so happy. And he's happy, which is like the rarest of things. I mean, I know it's not, I think probably from the next episode onwards shit's going to go down majorly, and it's Vampire Diaries, of course, and they're not going to be happy. Nobody's happy for, well, I don't think they are for very long. So I'm choking. But, yeah, nobody's really very happy for very long. But I think they're still going to give a go of it, and they're going to fight for it, because they've waited this long, and they're going to do brilliantly together, I think, because they, you know, they really work as a cute couple as well, and the I love yous, and she had to like kiss him again, like she had to come back to kiss him before she went, and Jeremy's like face, oh, when he walked in on them, that was the funniest. But I won't dwell on Delena too much. I will, but you know, I mean, we've got other things in the show as well that we need to talk about. Jeremy, I seriously love that. Like, more people that Damon care about, and he doesn't just care about Jeremy because of Elena, he cares about him because of him. And like, his face when Jeremy died, damn it, Jeremy, he's got such a habit of doing that. It's not a season premiere without Jeremy dying. Okay, that only happened twice, but you know, still, it's happened twice. The first time it was Damon killing him, and the second time it was him saving him. Oh, character development. Sorry. Oh. But yeah, that was really nice to see, actually, and it's like Daddy Damon. It's like their family. It's so cute. It is really cute, and like, oh. But anyway. Oh, I really need to sleep. I'm so tired. I can't think straight. What should we talk about now? Silas. Let's talk about Silas. I was really excited to see Paul play another character, and he did it quite well. Very well. He plays that better than he plays Stefan, let's be honest. He plays Stefan well, but, you know, Silas is better than Stefan. I will just say, for those of you who haven't watched my videos before, if you are a die-hard Stefan fan to the extreme that I am, either 1, I'm very sorry in advance, or 2, don't watch them, because I'm a very opinionated person. I express my opinions, and a lot of times that's Damon. Damon? That's all I'm thinking of. Damon. He's like constantly on my mind. That's Stefan. Normally against Stefan. The opinion is normally against Stefan and Stelena. More Stefan. But yeah. I'm sorry. It's how I am. It's in my nature. It's like how Damon has to be. I can't even think of a good enough comparison. I'm a terrible person. Okay. I don't like Stefan, basically. That just sums it up, doesn't it? I did actually feel quite sorry for him, though. I hope he, finds happiness. Just hopefully not with Elena. But if Stelena is endgame and Elena is happy, and Damon is happy with someone else, then, I can rest with it. I'd obviously be disappointed, but yeah. Also, what else am I thinking of? What else should we talk about? I'm really intrigued as to find, there's been a lot of spoilers recently. Candice did an interview about it as well, that there's a new Damon plotline coming that's really gonna connect with dots about a lot of things, and it's gonna reveal stuff about Damon's past. Now, this could either be really good. She said it's going to be really shocking, and the way she described it was like the same way they were describing the Sire Bond, and straight away alarm bells just went ringing in my head. But it could be really good. A lot of people think Damon and Stefan aren't actually brothers, and I would really like to see how that played out. Because a lot of the time the excuse has literally been, like, they don't like each other apparently, and yet a lot of the time the excuse has been, I have to, he's my brother, I have to look after him, I have to save his life, blah blah blah. And if you take that away, where would that leave their relationship, But I'm not sure if they would go there. I mean, what I'd like more than anything is to find out more stuff about Damon's mother and him. That would be the ideal storyline. It's always been kind of my sort of headcanon that she was turned into a vampire. That Damon's mother was turned into a vampire, because we don't know much about how she died. And then Damon's father had to stake her, and that's why he hated vampires. I mean, that would be a good plot twist, but I don't know if this show would go down there. I met Ian and the cast in June, and I actually said to Ian to do stuff. We were talking about Damon's mother and all of that, and he really wanted to go down that route, so it'd be really good if Julie or whoever it is does let them go down there, because I think it'd be a really good thing to discover. But I am slightly worried about it. If he's got a doppelganger, I'm going to be so pissed off, because how many times can they recycle that plot? I mean, I must admit, Stefan being Silas's doppelganger, and vice versa, was a very, very, very good plot twist. But I don't know. Doing it, Elena is a doppelganger, Stefan is a doppelganger, and Damon is a doppelganger. I mean, for them to all end up in a love triangle together, that's a little bit too convenient for my liking. I don't think. No. I don't know. Basically, I just don't think that's. No. I would be pissed off. So I'm hoping that's something a bit better, but hopefully not anything that's really going to damage stuff. I'm just waiting now for the curveball that ruins Delena, because there's going to be one. It'll be one reason to keep the Stelena ship as having hope. I mean, this episode didn't completely rule out Stelena for them, which was quite nice. They had the hallucination of Stefan and Elena, and I feel that's nice for them to have some scenes, I mean, I didn't want Stefan to ever get back with Elena. I don't want Elena to fully break up ever, but, it's a show about a love triangle. At the end of the day, it is a show about a love triangle, and it is always gonna be a love triangle. Always. So there's always gonna be a chance to go back to the other one. It's just how the show is, but people need to understand that as well. I mean, it is a love triangle. You take that away, and where is the show? That is the basis of the show. So we're stupid to think that it's just going to be Delena for the next 2 seasons. Endgame. Done. No. And nothing's ever easy with them. Is it? So, Sorry, I just jumped like hell because the dog just scraped on the door. God. He clearly wants to join in. He barked at Stefan a while ago. He's got good taste. But, anyway. Yeah, I think that, it's going to be difficult for for Damon and Elena. Not now, but, you know, there's always going to be difficulties with them. They're never going to be fully functional. Neither of them are functioning people, let's face it. So, I think, now my dog's barking. He's probably seen Stefan. I'd bark if I was a dog and I saw Stefan too. Sorry, I'm joking. I said in my other video that I think it's actually part of the reason why I like this episode so much is because of Stefan in the lake. Like, I feel bad for him being in the lake, but at the same time you remember all the dickish things he's done, and he's out the way, and you just think, yeah, you could stay there for a little bit. Just for a little while. I mean, it's been 3 months, but, you know, another few centuries or so, maybe. Just, you know, maybe if he just wasn't in pain and suffering, then that's fine. He can just stay at the bottom of the lake. Unfortunately, that's never going to happen. The only slight thing I am worried about with this season is it's going to be all focused around Stefan. Which I don't mind, but, you know, when he's not your favourite character. I mean, the other seasons have been focused around Elena. She's the main character, but this one is so focused around Stefan so far that it does make you wonder what's going to happen, you know. Everyone assumed he was out the picture, but no, he's not. As I said earlier, he's never going to be out the picture, and it's never going to be over for him and Elena, just as it will never be over for her and Damon. So I think, you know, I don't really have any other criticisms other than that, really, which is very surprising. I mean, most episodes I really, really, really do. I know a lot of people were pissed off with the originals. I mean, I haven't decided to watch that yet, so could you guys, like I don't know if I'm going to. So if you, can you drop in the comments box if you think it's worth me watching it, because, I personally am on the fence about whether to watch it. I was really enjoying the pilot, and then, like, the backdoor pilot, and then all of a sudden it was like, BAM! Hayley's getting a werebaby, and I was just like, what the fuck are you on? Sorry, but I think everybody's reaction to that was just like, Julie, what were you thinking? Though actually that's my reaction to a lot of the things she does. The Sire Bond, Stefan existing. That's really bad, sorry. You know, she's had a lot of bad ideas in her time. And one of the main ones is making Stefan a dick. And, you know, he's bearable in the books. He is bearable. Yeah. Not in the show. I think the moment that cut off everything for me, any ounce of respect I had for Stefan, I mean, even more this season, like season 4, but before that, as soon as he tried to drive Elena off that bridge, and there were no repercussions for that. I cannot tell you how mad that makes me. Like, Damon does a little thing, anything, and he gets... The fandom never forgets it, and neither does anybody on the show. Stefan triggers PTSD in the girl he loves. This is with his emotions turned on. Drives her down a bridge, pretends he's going to drive right off the bridge, and turn her into a vampire, or just kill her generally. It's where her parents died, it's where she nearly died, and, oh yeah, a few months later, she does die there. Why? Why does Elena die there? Why? Because Stefan doesn't save her. No, I'm still not over it, and no, I won't be over it, but, you know, okay, I'm gonna kind of get off the anti-Stefan-ness, because else we're gonna be on that forever. Trying to think what else I want to say about Elena at college and Caroline at college. Oh, that was really cool. Though, I don't know why this girl knows. Like, there was a picture of her with Elena's father, which is really like, whoa. Oh my god, what if, like, Damon and Elena are secretly related? No, don't even think it. Don't even think it. Okay, I'm not... Wait, that would mean Stefan and Elena were too. Sorry. No, we don't want that plot. We don't want that plot. I'm just imagining, like, the worst case scenario. I was going to film a expectations video yesterday, but then I realised I only have 2 expectations, because I don't really know what's going to happen. 1, lots of Delena sex, already been fulfilled. 2, the fandom's going to be a dick. That's as simple as that. That's what always happens on Vampire Diaries. If you had to ask me to sum up, like, 2 things that happens on the Vampire Diaries. Sex, in any form, really. Tears, the fandom is a dick, and argues, and everything. It will hurt, that's basically it. We just know it's gonna hurt and it's gonna screw up, and I'm scared. But, you know, so far, pretty solid start. I want to know why Silas wants Catherine. Why does he want Catherine? Like, It's obviously to do with the cure. Maybe he thinks he can, like, extract the cure out. That doesn't even make sense. I don't know why he wants Catherine. Maybe it's because she's a doppelganger, but surely he'd go after Elena. Or a human doppelganger. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. As soon as Klaus finds out she's human, he's going to be like, yeah. So, I'm hoping he doesn't find out. I'm really glad the originals are off. Apart from Rebecca. I would really like Rebecca to be staying on this show. Because Rebecca, we've got to talk about that threesome. What the fuck? I mean, wow. I was not expecting that. Not that I have anything against it. It was damn hot. And it was really, really awesome. But, like, you know, quite out of character for Matt, but in a good way. Matt's storyline, did he turn into a demon from Supernatural? Because I swear to God, those eyes were black, man. They were black when that witch person, you know, did it. I don't know. This show just confuses me. It makes me cry, it makes me happy, and then it makes me question why I watched it, and then it confuses me. Not always in that order. A lot of the time it's just a lot of crying. Or it's crying when you're happy. I cried seeing Caroline and Elena at college. I don't know why. The show automatically makes me cry. I think I got 2 minutes into the finale without crying. The graduation scene still makes me cry too. Let's not go into what makes me cry, because every scene, especially Damon related or Elena related, makes me cry. I'm so glad that Damon proved him wrong, where everyone was like, Damon's going to sleep with Catherine. And I knew he wouldn't, because he has Elena. Why would he want Catherine? Why would he want Catherine? Why? I also think it's really rich that she came back to him for help. Don't even get me started on that, and Damon just does it anyway. But, you know, same thing. I'm running, like, I have so much to say, but I can't think of what I want to say and everything. All in all, it was a really good episode. And next week's, well, it looks quite good, but I'm a little bit worried, because, I don't know, Stefan I expect will be coming out. And I'm just, I don't know, I have a feeling something, like, really bad's about to happen. Now I sound like Elena, but I do, I just have this feeling that, you know, shit's gonna go down. Which it is, because it always does. And Elena's crying, and, you know, the normal. She spent, like, I think this episode she spent more time smiling than she did in the entire 4 seasons. And so did Damon, and they had more kisses and sex scenes in that than, like, Stelena did in 4 episodes, 4 seasons, which I was just, like, quite smug about, because, you know, that's what we do. I'm going to wrap this up, because most of you probably aren't even watching this by this point, and it's really not, sort of, I've got a scatterbrain today. But I have to go help my mum cook dinner. But anyway, I will be back next week, and hopefully my mind won't be so scattered, so you might actually be able to make head or tails. Let me know what you thought of the episode in the box below as well, because I like talking. But if it's Damon or Elena hate, don't bother. Just don't go there, because it'll be deleted. And yeah, that's it basically. I hope everybody survives till next week, and yeah, I'll be back next week if I remember to do it. No, I will. It's like my New Year season year resolution. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will do another one next week.